Moors mean maroons.
You are talking of maroon.
Moors mean maroons.
My youth, you know, so come back. You guys
I've
never
got one last question for you. One last question.
Yeah.
One last question, Ellie. So, talk to me about Nanny the Maroon.
All right, Nanny the Maroon now.
Where did she came from?
She came from Ghana.
Yes, that's what I want to know.
And from the Ashanti tribes.
Yes. How did she go to Jamaica?
She came to Jamaica in her ships with her hundreds and thousands of fleets of warriors. She came as a queen.
Let me say
this. And then when she came down here now, I'm talking about family thing now. She came and linked my great ancestors, them, the Chief Tufton Lewis, them now, came now from Cameroon, and some of them came again from a place named Sierra Leone. You understand? So
yes.
My family, them came down from Sierra Leone, the Maroon family now, and with their war now with Christopher Columbus, them now, and we kill them off. But the Dutch, them now, and the Pope, them now, we decided a treaty with them, but we decided it in a pen with ink. But them broke it. So that's when Kojo time now comes to send peace.
I have to go.
Well, I'm a family. The man asked my last question, man, Christian. Let me answer the man. So now, when we signed the second peace treaty now, Captain Kojo said, we're not signing nothing more in our writing. We're signing in our blood. So I saw blood signing coming now. Are we the Maroons them carrying blood signing? So we cut our finger and sign in blood. So when we sign a blood, that means it cannot be broken. It is forever. You understand? So we were killing them off like rice grain. So when they sent back to the Pope and tell the Pope said they want 5 more ships, the Pope said, but I sent 5 ships down there a year ago. And he said the Maroon them kill them off. Then now, when them send back to England now to Queen Victoria for some ships, Queen Victoria said, but one to the ship that I'm send go down there. So now, Queen Victoria said, I'm gonna send 15 more ships. So the Virgin will defeat Napoleon Bonaparte. Them send him come down here for we. And when him come with the 15 shipload of British them, we deal with them like crazy, we kill them off like wow. So now, Nanny now start kill them off too. So Nanny signed the other peace treaty now in 1739, and Kojo signed the one in 1738. That's why we the Maroons them now over here, so Nyankepong, aka name Atlantis. So this is Atlantis, so them talk about. And when the earthquake come, most of it sink under the land. So we are the North Americans them. You understand? And England where they now full of pure Maroons again, because England now, the Queen Europea, what them name, and punching the first black queen for Africa, for England. I also say, well, it was a black queen run England, not a white queen. Queen Elizabeth came from over Russia, Germany, and then a some white queen now get to start rule over there, a white king. And we are the real Vikings them, the Rasta man them. Because Rasta now is another Maroon name again.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, Zion is another Maroon name again. Zion. Patwa. That's why Empress Selassie name Rastafari. Hold on, my friend. That's why Empress Selassie name Rastafari. King Selassie. And him tell us that when him come back, he shall come as Bible. Hold on, man. And the Bible may answer the brother from man. Just listen to the Bible, man. When Selassie came back now, he came back as the Kings of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering lion from tribe of Judah. Because when they nailed Jesus upon the Christ, aka Jesus Christ, them said, Master, how shall we know when you shall come again? Him said, when I shall come again, I shall come back as Kings of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering lion from the tribe of Judah, and I shall sit upon the throne of David, and after I, there will be none, and many nations shall bow before I. King Selassie is the Uncle King that when him a crown, every nation, all 260 nations went and bow before him, including Queen Elizabeth. And him and the Uncle King come on about now, who named Rastafari, and Ufa people shall be named after him. That's why you go back now to the Coptic church now, where if him about Coptic were older than King James Virgin, and the Coptic older than the Roman Catholic. So now, we the Maroons now, otherwise known as Ethiopians, and we are the original Israelites. The Ethiopians are the Israelites. Yes, and so when there's a Ashanti, there's an Israelite. When there's a Coptic, there's an Israelite. You understand? But the color of our skin is maroon. Because see my Rasta brethren there, they couldn't call him black. They was one man pop off him gun and box with it. My Rasta brethren a maroon color.
Okay. Now let's go.
You don't have to say a maroon color.
Okay. Another question.
It's
now
okay.
let's go back to Eddie Lewis.
No, hold on, bro. Hold on. I want you to everything this brother have said, right? Everything you have said, we see that it's just based on opinion. There's no source, right?
My friend,
so,
it's not opinion.
We cannot be listening to you the whole day.
Bible where Jesus tell you when he come back.
I don't want any argument. I don't want any argument. I don't want to go back to. I don't want to go back there.
You see you.
I don't want to go back
you
there.
You are gonna make two. Hold on, my friend. You see you. He's a wicked little man.
Okay.
You are going to make 20 million black people dead.
I don't want to go back to the debate or whatever thing.
Yes.
All right, next question.
Ellen, let's go back to Ellen. Let's go back to Ellen.
Yes, Mr. Analyst. Christian, when analyst start now.
He was born in Trenchtown, yeah? He was born in Trenchtown. Yeah?
Yeah, Trenchtown.
When you was young, you used to play music with Ziggy Marley. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
How was it growing up with Ziggy Marley?
Well, it was nice, because remember, Bob Marley originated from 9 Miles, but he came to Trenchtown now, where all of the Maroons they came from all parts of life. So it was good growing up with Ziggy them.
Okay. So you also was the first Jamaican to meet Prince Charles.
The Prince of Wales.
Prince Charles, Prince of Wales, yeah.
So Prince Charles.
What was the discussion about? What were you guys talking about?
Well, one ex-girlfriend named Susan Fang from Hollywood, me and her is good friend, and she used to lecture up at the University of West Indies. So the first time I see him now, him sent to call me because him said he's one of my biggest fans. Because remember, I was the first entertainer in the whole entire Caribbean and between America, if you have more on a website, no other entertainer before me. So I was scrolling from Vibes Connect days and from a days I5 until them invent MySpace. So the prince said now to police gentleman to come call me. Them time they me live in a Trenchtown for a building named A building. And when me see Pierre big high ranking police, I call me, say, what is now? What kind of crime me do? So they said the Prince of Wales want to meet me. So I went in to see him. So now when I see him now, and he might tell me, say, it's an honor to meet me. I may say, no, it's an honor to meet you. You are the Prince of Wales. Yes, and so when we start talk, I said, Susan Fang, and I'm frightened. Because remember, him just the married to other lady, And I'm frightened, me no feed ex-girlfriend. And the first day I go see him in a real life, but him see me up on the internet all the while. Like how Uno see me up on the internet, and Uno is a big fan of mine. Yeah. Yes, and so now, when me and him start talk now, and I put a Rasta tamp on him head. So the only time that Prince Charles ever put on a Rasta tamp, it was when I put a Rasta tamp on him head, and we were touring the whole of Kingston, and it was a good time sparring with the Prince. It was a cool time, you understand? And we have pictures with it and everything. And when everybody greet him and I shake hand and this, I just say, yo, I want to move. I'm going to put my hand around his shoulder and say, yo, gangster picture. And him do the gangster picture with me. And we have the pictures to show you.
I saw the picture.
Yeah, big gang. I see when I have my hand in his face. And everybody the party, yo, and Prince Charles, and when the bodyguard ever move, Prince Charles said, no, left him. It's cool. Okay,
that's good. So, anyone?
And I also met Fidel Castro too.
Gone. Everybody's gone now.
Huh?
Everybody's gone. We got Lee Gate. Lee Gate just joined the chat, but everyone is gone. Lee Gate, how you doing?
Yes, King. Greetings.
Lee Gate.
On the most side, Empress Lassie, Jehovah. Nice. All right, so yeah, what is going on now, Mr. Monitor? Our two friends them now, they are stuck in what they believe. It's like how you carry your cup or you empty a glass. It's an all maroon and a Chinese proverb that they give them, to drink my tea, your cup has to be empty. So them not even say you're so wise that they lift up all the empty cup and say you come get some maroon tea. You understand? But so now,
to be honest,
yeah.
To be honest, it was very, very tough chat. It was very, very heated. What can I say? But I still didn't learn a lot because my thing was I wanted to learn about the Maroon, because the reason why I wanted to learn about the Maroon, because I discovered the Maroon not long ago. You know, it's not being stupid or anything, but because back home they don't want to teach her about things. You know, they don't want to teach about our own people, they don't want us to reconnect. So which means that I didn't know a lot about the Maroon. And then when I discovered the Maroon, I want to find out about more. I watched a lot of videos, but I just wanted to have, you know, opinion from somebody who actually is a Maroon. You know, so that's why. Yeah. Because somebody told me that the Maroon was in Jamaica before the slave trade started. And then somebody else told me that no, they came from Africa. You know, they was taken.
And look, la 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 la. So if fire cannot burn us, and we cannot drown, and you notice how I tell him which part of pain in them belly and which part in them back, and he couldn't deny it. I'm gonna tell the other one who's a Christian, say him is very lonely, and him is fighting a tough war right now. I noticed him could have said, you're lying. Because them conscience hit them want to know how me know. Remember, my friend, I am the one who the whole world is down and now. I am the one who come to free by the people them. Remember, every paper that you have right now, it mark birth paper. It belongs to the Europeans and they own you. You're their product, you're still their slave. So you cannot be free until you have back a maroon nativity paper. We already give out 1 million, look a tip over 1 million of them in the last 5 years. And it should have been more. But true, the stubborn-headed people like those two who know the right, remember, you know, he's telling us about molecules and particles. I want him to show it on the TV. Do you see that they were all white? All right. And yet still I'm going to tell me, say, if I go look at a big man like you and tell us them black, and you say them white, and then I show him the video, and then say him need more. When you cut your skin, family, white come underneath it.
That maroon paper there, how powerful is it? Because obviously, you belong to Jamaica, so Jamaica got the law to decide maybe if that paper is legal or not. Is it?
Yeah, under the United Nations, everybody got a right to self-identify. You understand? But different from that now, the world got off a treaty. You understand? So the Maroons nation now and the Ethiopians them now have the longest treaty on the planet. And then we have never been, matter of fact, we the Nyankepong one has never been captured. You understand? So now we are maroon by skin color. So it makes this now not only a Jamaican thing, but it is a worldwide thing. Once you have the color of the skin that you have, you can take this paper, because remember, you know, no matter where you are in the world, what them call you, a black man, don't it?
Yeah.
Don't it?
In the world, they call us black man, yeah.
All right. So now, so when you decide to say, no, you're not black, and what the man say, black man, go home to Africa, go home back to your home, and run with all the while, don't it?
Yeah.
So now, then if them run with now, and then one will come and say, yo, this is our paper, it named sovereignty paper. And they all know that we are the real people of the land, we are the sovereigns. So this is a sovereign paper. So it is legal in every colonial country, or every country that was colonialized. And they know it too. That's why we have office in England, and you can call the office, and we do not pay tax. And when you have one of this now, it only created back in Nyankepong, aka Jamaica, and it have to create over here, so because we have the oldest treaty. Remember, every other rest of our continents them have been captured. Wrong, I'm right.
You're right. You're right.
And the only one that has never been captured is we the Maroons over here, so aka Nyankepong, the magic Maroons them. Wrong,
So
am I right?
You said that the Nyankepong wasn't captured. So
we never get captured.
how many?
Read history.
So the other Maroon was captured then?
Every other rest of Maroon capture except we.
How many Maroon compound you got in Jamaica?
Huh?
How many Maroon compound you got in Jamaica?
Millions of us. We scatter all over the world.
No, I mean in Jamaica. How many area you got Maroon there? Like you know, you said that the Nyaka Pong wasn't captured.
The whole Jamaica is Maroon country.
Okay.
You understand? Because when we signed the peace treaty now, when them come beg peace with us, you understand? We signed the treaty and tell them to stay up on a local part and go and do them thing.
Okay.
But we give them certain years. And when the years up now, they would ratify about the land. In 1961 now, they created a constitution in London in Buckingham Palace. And then they gave us it in 1962. That's why if you said how much year old is Jamaica, they will tell us that Jamaica is 60 year old. But yet still we the Maroons are millions of year old. You understand? So now the treaty up now, so the Queen ratified about the land, but the Prime Minister now doesn't want to announce it. Because Bill Gates now came to the Prime Minister, you understand, and told him, said, he will give him the land for himself and billions of dollars if him now turn over we to the vaccine program. So the Queen doesn't own Jamaica again, as well as the Queen doesn't own England. Because if you notice now, around 5 somebody person now fight for England now. You understand? And the only one who they have the closest lead was one of the white man, I forgot the name, I'm gonna Google him. And the only reason him could have said him got the closest ties to it is because him said he is the bloodline of the Black Queen.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna give her name. So right now, nobody's on England. Every government now in England dead. And Donald Trump's now around England until we the sovereign people take it back.
Okay.
England first Black Queen. Well, Anna.
Here is information from Wikipedia.
You see it, Sierra? England first Black Queen.
Okay.
So nothing, but they didn't tell us that England have a Black Queen, but it was what our name was Maroon, but them labeled as Black. You understand? Our name now is.
Let me tap it.
And she have 18 pitney. Charlotte, Queen Charlotte. You understand? So she was England first Black Queen. Because of the peer king you have, mostly were dominated, but she was the first one who dominated before Queen Elizabeth. You understand? And Queen Elizabeth them came over from over Germany. You understand? From a Slavic nation. So we now are the Maroons, my friend, by color of our skin. You see me show you Egyptian Maroons, don't it?
Yeah.
And you see what color them have, our color, don't it? So that's to show you, say, all the white man, all the man who call himself white, rewrote it. It was all a lie. So you couldn't have Maroons who run away a slave. So how comes you come to Africa, come capture we? And then when we come over upon the land named Jamaica, 25 away, a kill off the whole till we grow in a big number, till we won the island. But when we did in our full limit, we could have killed kill you and capture we. You don't see that something is wrong with that story?
Okay.
And then none of the Maroon now who came over here upon our feet or ships. Them are gonna tell us that Nanny was a runaway slave. Runaway from where? Then now you have Harriet Tubman again, who was another Maroon from Jamaica, who went it over to the Americas now. One fear ship them now. Who she was Nanny Kozo. She got free up almost a million captured Maroon, aka slave. And remember what Harriet Tubman said, if you know Harriet Tubman, she said, I have free in my time, I have freed over nearly 1 million slaves. And I would have freed 20 million only if they realized that they were slaves. You remember our words? Only if they realized that they were slaves. Same like the whole of Uno now, Uno have a thing named bird paper. A bird paper means band. What is a bird? None of you guys ever went to the shipping port yet? From the barn? When they're clearing a barrel or clearing a car, where do you go? They never come for learn, them come for argue.
So how the trade?
What I know, I Google now.
Okay.
This is the
Does sovereign people pay tax? Does sovereign people pay tax? Maroon? What are they? Does sovereign people pay tax? Does sovereign people underneath the colonial law? You just read it, I don't want to talk. Does sovereign people pay tax? Does sovereign people subjected to tax? Does sovereign people subjected to colonial tax?
Does Maroon pay tax?
Yeah. Does Maroon pay tax?
According to smartasset.com, Maryland has a progressive income tax system with rates that range from
Maryland. Does Maroon people pay tax?
Okay, Maroon in the two major community of Moortown and Accompong, whatever, resist all effort to divert and tax their community held treaty lands. Once again, the Jamaican government did not attempt to force compliance, and despite occasional conflict over his question in ensuing year of the Maroon. So in Jamaica, they don't pay tax.
But it's not only in Jamaica alone. Maroon is worldwide, but they do not tell you that. So
what they say here, they say about the Jamaican contest. I didn't say Jamaican Maroon. I just said those Maroon.
No, but that's where the code come in, my friend. Everything is a code. So now, if Jamaican, and we're not Jamaicans neither, them just write it and say Jamaican, but Maroon overall worldwide. Once you have your paperback, whether you're in Africa, what you believe we're sending off how much Maroon certificate all over the world every day. If it wasn't real, this year makes 6 years since we send them off all over the world. If there wasn't real, wouldn't them clamp down on it long time? Once years, Donald Trump, you remember the other day one time, them tell Donald Trump said they're gonna send him to prison for pay tax, remember?
Yeah.
And when Donald Trump come out and said, yo, I'm sovereign, what them do? Do you know hear nothing more about the tax thing?
Was he sovereign?
Sovereign is we, the Maroon people, my friend. That's why I say the gentleman now, the white guy, what they call white guy who's in England, he may claim say he's sovereign. He belong to the Black Queen bloodline. Because me now, I mix with Irish, I'm mixed with my great-great-grandfather is a long-time Maroon chief. So most of our mix, like the kingdom over there, or Rasta youth, know, him come like a Bob Marley. He mixed too. You understand? So for you see me, can put him on Ziggy Marley and Bob Marley as family. He mix, but he more mixed than me. But he was still Maroon. You understand? You're a Maroon, but them tell you said Maroon is run away. They do not teach you the knowledge. So when he asks, where's the books? Why would these white people write books about something what them know say they're gonna make them lose the world? That's why you see now they're trying to kill us all off. You do not have to run away from England. Only thing you have to do is take up your Maroon sovereignty. So you now will be a Maroon national. So when you're done, you call the England office. Yep. So you don't even have to send to Jamaica. They can call the England office to get a Maroon identification. And if you're in America, they call the American Maroon office. The Moors them, and in America, the Moors them do not pay tax because them consider themselves as sovereign. The American Indian and the Canadian Indians them do not pay tax because them consider themselves as sovereign.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand.
But now some countries worldwide don't recognize them because for them constitution is very young. The Maroon Constitution show that we are the real people of the earth. We are the Israelites them. You understand? So everyone away out of says Israelites. That's why you see the king there now him having Taurus. You understand? So the one we used to be King Dreads. But Europe make us start shave with us. Some of the greatest doctors in the hospital them are Maroon, one for the brain surgery. We were always there doing brain surgery. It cut down now, man. I would know if I drink certain herbs and certain things to heal myself with certain things. I would know if I go into the sea and take out certain algae and eat it to get back certain superpowers or to heal our body. You understand? But we do go to, because Maroon did already have them hospital, but we don't believe in hospital like how the modern European Maroons believe in it. Because you are all Maroons, my friend, police, soldier. But what happened? You lost the knowledge, so you do not know that you're a Maroon.
Okay. Like in the context of maybe in, okay, I'm not going to say Jamaica, okay, you don't like that word. In the context of in the is it Atlantis?
Atlantis. Yeah, this
Atlantis.
is a real name for it.
In the context Atlantis, yeah. So what's the connection between the Maroon and the Rasta?
No, Rastafari is Maroon.
Okay.
Is that different? Yeah. But you have different parts of the Maroon.
That's what I don't know. I want to know.
Yeah. All right. Rastafari now is when you become the higher priest. Them. The Rastafari them is mostly the high priest Maroon them.
Okay.
You understand? So when you become holy now, you put on, you grow your covenant now, and you start to, we shall have it. But we're powerful in a war, or we're powerful in a spiritual power. You understand? Because your ear now is an antenna, you know. So when you put on your ear now, you start hold certain different meds. Whereas if you start burn some high grade weed or you start drink some weed tea, so it open up your pineal glands them now, and it open up your chakras. You understand? So when your pineal glands open now, and your chakras them open now, and so now you can drink water through your nose, you can walk underwater, you can hold fire in your hand back, you can, so you go back to your avatar.
Okay.
So you can't go back to your avatarness until you start grow your ear. So you start draw forces from all over the solar system. You understand?
I understand. So how many? Sorry.
Yeah.
How many branch of Rasta are you got?
Huh?
How many branch of Rasta are you got?
No, there are many different branches, you know. Because you have the 12 tribe of Israel, you have the Coptic Rasta them, and then different from that now, you have the Bobo them, you understand?
Bobo Shanti?
And then you have Fancy Ras. So different tribes.
Is it Nambiti? Is it?
Huh?
Nambiti, is it? How do you say it?
The Nyabingi other.
Nambingi, yeah. So
yeah, the one too.
What's the difference?
Nyabingi other. Every Rasta follow the Nyabingi. Every one of the Rasta follow the Nyabingi other. That's a heartbeat.
Okay.
Zion chain we wafi go.
Okay, the one who play the drum and
1 2.
Okay.
1 2. That's the heartbeat, the sound of the drum.
Okay.
Kumina, Zion.
Okay. So what branch of Rasta are you?
Me? I'm a globalist.
Okay.
You understand? So that's why I can relate to all sides and all tribes.
Okay. Ellen, I watched a video of you on YouTube.
Huh?
I watched a video on YouTube. You was doing some ritual against Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Probably last year. So what was it?
And don't you see that 3 days after we did the ritual, everything that I said in the ritual happened to him?
What did you say about the ritual?
Remember, I know, we said if him deport the people, the plane down here in Parliament, I go get strike, and the chancellor walk out on him. I would told him that his love life will mash up. And a couple days after that, his wife find out him have sex with the secretary and left him. And then we tell him say I'm gonna end up in the hospital. Judgment I go take him. And a couple days after that again, he end up in the hospital. And then the big storm that come in England and slow him up bad. Everything that we predicted happened to him.
So if I understand, you got some power.
Yes, we do got powers. You got the power too. But it's to start, read the books them. Remember, I know, if I read out of the Bible, but I go for the Psalms. What they make up, so every Psalms in this is in his Bible. But on the difference with this now, this give you now the brochure what the Psalms is for. So when you're ready, I send one of this come gear, and you will never regret it. So you're reading the Psalms every day, but you do not know what. Some Psalms are judgment Psalms. So for some judgment from people. Some Psalms are Psalms where for when you plant food. And some Psalms are Psalms now for when you feel lonely. So you know, want to get a power Psalms now for make you make some money, or for make you go up on the road and trample the enemy. But you're going to read a sleeping Psalms. So when you go up on the road, I jump asleep in the war. You understand? You have Psalms again for when you got courthouse now. Psalms 2 and Psalms 20 are the best Psalms to read when you go to courthouse, judging a problem. But the teacher what to do with the Psalms them. Whether you go carry some salt in their pocket, or you crush up some ginger, or you crush up some herbs, what the spirit them like, and the spirit them move up a smell, and herbs.
So,
so we are the spirits that move off of herbs. Like in England now, England 99% move off a thing called witchcraft. Even the police them are part of the groups. But the witchcraft now, and we them learn it from. But in England now, our people them play and say Jesus. Meanwhile, the Christian what in the church is a master at witchcraft. But our power, my friend, and then we stop learn our own power, and then them take our power and use it. The Chinese man now, before him walk my film store, him going down burn 20 pieces of incense, take the same powers of Psalms, and read up certain Psalms outside, or I might have it in them head, or I know it, so I don't need the book again. Because me can send a book I come give free. Because me already know 99% that they got it.
Yeah, but
without
but the thing is that I don't know how to tap into things like that. So
I
don't know how to use it. You gotta know, you gotta have a knowledge.
No, that's why I'm tell you say now, the book itself teach you how to use it. It have the manuscript, everything in it. So it teacher said, when you're reading the power of Psalms, and it tell you what to do, and tell you what to get. You would have this now, and you well want help. Everybody has a well want help. Because now super billionaires here, so. We might have a lot of money, but we're not billionaires, so we're still poor. I probably have more money than all I want to pay, so. But I'm still poor because me not touch the billionaire level yet.
Okay.
And the reason why that now is because more time I try to help my friends. I'm like, Uno, and Uno self go around me and mash up my plan them. I'm gonna have the art of it, crucify more than friend them. You understand? So a China man, you tell him about that book, yeah? Quick, you better tell us, you sell it come, you cannot get more, Because I have a lot of Chinese customer, I have a lot of people, they call white people and European customer, blue-eye customer. When you show them, but they will show one of our people this book, and they will tell you, when we come down, we get it, man. We don't really need it yet, man. See, like the maroon identification is just, but last year, April, we start giving it to the people who them call white people, our brown skin people than we. Because when they start telling me, say, no, them grandfather was a maroon, aka black man, but the mother was a straight hair lady. So we say, I wanted the Bob Marley them, I wanted the Ziggy Marley them. And then so we start give them it. But first time you'd have to be 100% maroon for we get the IDs them. And now Mora, aka quote unquote half-caste white people, almost have the ID in England than the straight maroon, aka black people have it. All Chinese are send feet. I can go in my car tomorrow morning when I go pick up the one of them and show you all about Chinese.
Is it right to sell something or to give something was meant to be for only black people to a Chinese person?
No, you are going now. The Chinese them now, when you got China now, no. I only put African up there breed after Chinese woman them. That's why you see the Chinese them get vexed for over there. So they were mixed. So once they mix, you can't deny them the birthright. Remember the Tiger Woods, you know. Tiger Woods a Chinese woman and mother and a maroon man and father.
Yes, I understand. I understand.
Yes,
so, someone like Tiger Woods, yeah, obviously he's black. He's maroon. Okay, let's say he's maroon. But a full Chinese person, why is it going to be?
A full Chinese one now, you know. We think to give them it too, because you are going now. But because you have two different set of Chinese, you know. You have the Chinese them now.
Because if we giving our maroon identity to the person who oppressed her yesterday, it's a bit confusing on the process.
No, but you why you have to give them now? Because you not compete.
Then it doesn't, it does
No,
lost the value of
listen
that.
me.
Because
Our
it's
thing now
something,
is to,
it's our thing.
we'll put them down now to human race. They're trying to kill off the human race now. So we have to save the human race by all means necessary. So again now, if our 100% Maroon is not coming for it, better we give the other side them, because they're still killing the people who them call white people, because them said they're lesser race, lesser bloodline. So we are giving them now, because our people do not want it. Look, you see, when 100% show those other two youths say they're Maroon.
So
and when I show them say them come from the earth, them still tell us say them are black.
Yeah.
And when I tell the other one now which part of the Bible him come from and himself read it, himself tell me say me not have no evidence. So our people is a stubborn set of people. So I have to save the human race, because what you going on now? All of them pretty face white girl they will be saved. I be a breed after all of them a create back a new generation. Same, when the Roman Catholics them come start about pure bloodline and start mess up the thing. Because when you know, aka a Maroon man, quote unquote, a white go sleep with a we call him now a carcass woman. When she a baby, the baby still come out with your genes. And if your genes powerful, the baby come out, but until the baby come out with a straight ear, and the baby might come out with an afro ear. You understand? And when now, like Bob Marley father now, who was a carcass, sleep with Bob Marley mother, Bob Marley will come out with a more broader skin like my friend over here, so now. But Bob Marley still come out now with him rasta ear. You understand? So, and Bob Marley come out and come save millions of people with the music. So you see what I tell you? So it doesn't business if you're black or white. But now, because of slavery now, the Chinaman got slave before us. The Gypsy them got it slave before us, but them get slave in a them own land. And when them get them ratification, them run with it. But we get, this is the second time now we get our ratification. I was still a war on and a fight over who bigger, who better, and who have more knowledge. Instead of, we see something where free up the people them. I was still afraid for go feet. See that?
Okay. Yeah.
10 pointed, we have 7 pointed billion Maroons. But guess what now? Guess what now?
Yeah.
Only 1 pointed million get it, you know, over the nearly 6 card to this is 2021. That makes almost 6 years since we give them away. And now when we drop the price, them choose to Bill Gates to kill the people, them, we still slow for comfort and I find one bag of excuse. No, you find something where save your life now and something now where you can give your children them now, and your children them can come out of the land without nobody can come back for them because they're now sovereign. And you're still an itch. And then you now read and tell my boy, say, Maroons is in different country. So you see, when they tell us Jamaican is Uncle Maroon, you research and say a lie, them tell. But yet still, you're still a hold on, and they say, and I ask if you're Maroon. When you see the dirt, see here now. Again, because you willing to learn as well as the king there.
Yeah, definitely.
See there now. Now we know the people who will learn for the people who come to talk.
So
Maroon color dirt.
Showing pictures that match.
See there? Dirt, maroon color dirt. See it?
Okay.
Different color. You see the top part of the king color that. Down in the middle part of your color, and then the middle part of almost my color. See it there? Maroon matte. You understand? So, you can't go against nature. See that again? See that? Look at the dirt again.
Yeah.
My finger keep on touching the thing. So now, how you gonna fight against nature? And we are the earth people. See it now. You can look at the dirt I would say maroon color dirt, you know. So the dirt is maroon color. And the Bible says we are from the earth. And the earth is the fullest and Lord of thereof. Look at the different maroon chart now. Hold on there. I'll find a different maroon chart. Hey, can I go put it while on the phone now? See it, maroon bricks. You see it?
Yeah.
You see the old brick them make England castle them, don't it? A maroon color the whole of them. I look on every one of the bricks them and see if you don't have everyone who color upon it. And it make out of straw and mud. And those bricks last for centuries. See it, different dirt this now. See it, them have 4 different kind of maroon dirt.
Okay.
They'll have to go. See that 4 color different maroon dirt. See that?
I see.
Look at all of them. You see the whole of our skin on it.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is dirt from the earth. You understand?
Okay. So, brother,
see a mountain where them dig down. When I got deeper, this is the foot part where the brown is clear. This is the top part. You see it? So, if the dirt is maroon color, and then when you look on the dirt, you see the dirt of the same color what you have. Or you're going to tell me say you're maroon. Unless you're a dunce, or you're an idiot, or you're stiff-necked like them 2 youth that were just come out for the program. Them are going to make millions of them people dead, and them themselves are going to dead. I guarantee you, said, if Justin Boris Johnson for have him away by tomorrow, them can't miss the injection needle. Because them are going to know, say, them are the color of the dirt, and every part of the Bible mention about we, and them still fight it. Through them want to be a winner. It's not about being a winner, my family. It's not what you want to eat is good for you. It's what you have to eat. Although you are sweet, but your granny going to say, yo, youth, you have sugar in your blood. You have got to drink some bitter Cersei now. Granny, me don't want bitter Cersei. All right, so some more sugar here. You're going to get a thing named jaundice and you're going to dead. But if you're going to drink the bitter where your granny tell you to drink, it clean up back your blood, or you're going to drink the aloe vera, or you're going to drink the tuna, it simmer out your blood. You don't like it because it's slimy and it's bitter. But you have to drink it. It's not what you want, you know. It's what you have to get. And it's not what you want to believe. It's what is reality. Type in your phone now, Egyptian maroon people, and see what come up. And go up an image. Egyptian maroon people, and see which color people come up. Only different is now, some of them have straight hair, and some of them have Indian looking hair, and some of them have coolie hair. But they all, them skin is maroon. It's us. All right. And you can scroll, go down. And you will see. No, for you, see, man, because I must have the phone here, you know. And the two have the same phone. You will see said it is our kind of people. I don't think some of them come from Israel, some of them are Indian, you understand? But they're all maroon. And that is what messing up the earth. Because when you tell them say black now, they say, yo, if a man not black, him for dead. So nobody will go and unite. The Indians them don't call themselves black. The real Africans don't call themselves black. Them call themselves Cameroonians, and them call themselves Ghanaians, and them call themselves Ethiopians, and them call themselves Sierra Leoneans. They don't call themselves black. The real Africans them. And you can't, and there's no dictionary in Africa tell us that nobody's in Africa black. But
okay, Ellen, last question. So so what do you think about the African ancestral DNA? So you have your African ancestral DNA done. When you look at yourself, where do you picture yourself? What country? Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone? Where do you think that your ancestor probably came from to get to the Atlantic?
No, it's not the ancestors, you know. It's the tribes.
The
because
tribe,
you have different tribes, you know. You understand? Because you can be from the Zulu tribes, but you go over now to the Ashanti tribes, and then the Ashanti tribes accept you. So you become Ashanti tribes now. You understand? A man who have Indian like Super Cat and them man there. You can't tell Super Cat so them on a maroon. You understand? But some other man now who never get an education like Super Cat now, who tell themselves, so, yo, me a Indian. But the man with the knowledge now, Remember, look at Empress Lassie. You see, Empress Lassie come out of the Indian nation. Enough people don't know. But nevertheless, he's a Maroon. Ethiopia. Because now Ethiopia never fully get conquered. I'm going to say Ethiopian is not the Israelite. But the Bible tells us not until we return to Ethiopia. And then now, because we the Maroon over here so never get conquered, that shows that we are the supreme Maroons them. We are the people them that Africa and wait, and we are the people who have to free up the people them back. Because remember, Nanny was freeing up the people them. Ariak Tugman now was freeing up the people them all over the world. But she would have freed up many more. Uncle F them understand that they were what? Slave.
All right. I think we finished. I'm gonna go and sleep. It's 2:30 in the morning in the UK over here now. So LA, honestly, it was lovely. I learned a lot at the last minute. I learned a lot about the Maroon. That's my priority. I want to learn about who I am. I have to discover myself.
You have said, I have learned a lot about us, the Maroon.
Yes, about myself. That's what I'm saying. I learned about myself. You know, because that's who I am. That's what I'm connected.
You're a Maroon from my youth. As long as you have this color skin, that color skin, as long as they have them kind of area, as long as you have the melanin in your blood, once you have melanin, you're a Maroon.
Yeah.
Melanin is what make you melanin is white.
So if I have to do the same show, I'm not gonna put who are the Maroon, who are us. That's what I'm gonna put, because I learn more about, you know what, you only need to have that color there to be a Maroon. Doesn't matter where you are. It can be in South Africa, in Brazil.
Maroon.
Yeah.
And once you have one of this, no British police can lock you up. They know they signed the treaty. Remember, you know, it's we and the colonials them signed the treaty. And who run the whole world? Now the British them and the Pope run the whole world. No matter if they want to call themselves French, or call themselves Irish, or call themselves Dutch. They are the Europeans. Europeans are one team. Them going call themselves different name in a different country. That enough people don't know. The whole of them is Roman Catholic. That's why it's called church and state in every country. I make him read in Bible again next time come back. I'm talking about King Dreads. He don't have a dread, so the dread man, they are, yo, hopefully I want a dread, don't it?
Yes.
I'm going to start
the dread. So, if you put on your dread tomorrow about the youth, and you notice, all of the man who sell about the Israelite, you see one of them grow them beard tall, and they grow them ear, but through them ear can nothing like me, and they twine it up, and you scare it down, so, yes, sir, we are thinking about it. Are we the want to be like, are we are the real Israelites? Are we are the Maroon? The tribe is Israelites. They have the Dan, then they have Gad, then they have Simeon, then they have Benjamin's tribes, then they have Naphtali tribes now. A different tribes family, but the one color skin, Maroon. Whether it look a bit lighter, it look a bit darker, it look a bit paler, but once you have a thing named melanin in the skin, carbon, you're a Maroon. One people.
One nation.
Different tribes.
Okay. I think I finished. Prince Legacy, you got anything to say?
Well, one thing I would say is, I mean, we've heard a lot of angles of, you know, what it is to be a Maroon, or what it is to own what that is to be a Maroon. So, you know, I would say I just give thanks. I say in our next series, you know, what I want the item to do in a level, since me and the I come from yard, why if you tell the item next time, cause what the item do you want here is the Cormanti. What is the Cormanti language? All the man them beat drum, them kind of thing that the item, the certain item do you want to know. So next time we'll run them runnings there, make a give them the big piece of that history there. You see me? Cause that the item wants it. You see me? So next time we run from that. But overall, everything was full informational, and by time, you know, everything done. Every man supposed to have something for go and go study. So You see me? So just give thanks for that.
Full man. But you go on now. You see the Karamanti language now. The Karamanti language now was also, but it mostly did speak by the elders them. But the elders themselves speak Patois. The Patois our standard language, you know. But the Karamanti, you know, and when you go up in a deep King Dreads and them thing there, you move mountain with the Karamanti language. Hayaka muma mama shata. What I can bra. Ala canta distos. We shall have Tibo Shemanisha. So, but the lesser Maroons them now who Yasan who's not of the high priest, them talk just Patois.
Okay. So it's more like if you're in that if you're in the priestly wood or the like necessarily the clergy, like more like the ones that gather upon them levels there.
Yeah, the one that fly like Superman and them thing there.
Okay.
So that is Karamanti them talk. But if you even go in Africa, you hear them still talk like we the Jamaicans. And if you go in and if you go in a deep part of England, you hear them still talk like we the Jamaicans them. Because them are the original European Maroons them. Oh man, what go on, man? You know you build here, and then the deeper you bloody English. But if you look down, and then the Caribbean now, the Trinidadians them. Yeah, man, me tell you, master, we go down the road last night, you know, man, and the party was nice, you know, man. It's called Patois language, but them took the meaning of it and make you know said Patois language is not a part of the English language, so we stop chat Patois. You understand? But Patois our powerful language. Remember, you know, if you ever say, yo, fuck you, man. I must say, fuck you too. I must say, you asshole. You was dead. I say, man, fuck you and go and sit down, man. But when they hear a man come and say, blood club, bomb club, boy, everybody starts move now.
Yeah, man, it's a vibration, man.
The vibration. It's a strong vibration.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The Patois language itself, I've whole heap, if not over 30 odd different African language in one language. So that means that is very, very powerful when it's spoken. We just over time water it down to more English words, but back then, based on the African language that I man study, whole heap of things we say day and night. When me I say my whole life, when me I say my whole life, I'm come find out say, you see me, is a part of all different kind of maroon, like I say. You see me I say? So,
yeah, man, I man, Selassie, Jehovah, bless the eye, man, greetings. Greetings! And remember that, I we the Patois man say greetings first now. Greetings to the Most High, Empress Selassie. And when the alien never come, them say, greetings, we come in peace. So you see it, so our language is said. I we say grand rising. But the English man, them broke it down and say good morning, mean good morning. But we say grand rising. You understand? So I just say go.
See there.
Patois language man. And the Karamanti, but the Karamanti mostly talk by the elders them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. That makes more sense, yeah.
So Patois, I would think my daddy, man. If you're there Jamaica and you're not chat Patois, you're not Jamaican.
True.
You're not Jamaica and you're not chat Karamanti.
The many one people think I just keep the whole away through the language and through everything. Just like how a man who's a Arabian man, even if I man is a black man and I man go learn Arabic, them classify I man as a Arabian man now. Isn't it? So all the ones them in Jamaica, if you don't know it, then technically it's not a Jamaican.
You're a yard man.
Yeah, you're not a yard man if you don't know Patois. Yes.
So family, learn look at Patois over there, so too. Yeah, son. Are your official language at? Yeah, son. And it's a worldwide language. Patois. Yeah, but me love the reason, man, and it's a good meditation, and me get the two kingdom things to go study. Yeah, son, because if you notice, you know, everything what them say, me use feed them one of books and feed them one of things and teach them back out of it. And them still say, me nah come with facts. But besides what I hear Bible, me Bible, when me tell them say, you can't have a Bible and the Bible said made in America. I can't have a Bible that. And then the Bible make it England. That for sure says a watered down thing. You understand? So you have to get back the real Bible them. What come by themselves. And then mark what them name. Powers of Psalms. King David manuscript. You understand? And then King David manuscript, as you say, was a prince. King James manuscript. Yes, Prince James was a prince when he died. Yes, and I was also the girlfriend of the Pope Constantine. It tell you them themselves write them on, because I want to with these people, they write them on a journal. When we wouldn't write certain things in our journal, them the boss don't know. Yes, sir.
Now the thing is that interesting, because if the eye panel level was just a prince, in the sense that the eye was just a prince, it would make sense that then we turn him in a king when him pass away, because you need to be a king in order to make your own version of the Bible, you need to be a king.
Sure.
Just like His Majesty himself, since all of them man make for them version, before him going to exile when Nazi and man them try hold him make theme version, but only to show, you see me, that kingship. So if he's an African king, you technically can hold a version as long as you're coming from the original. But you see me, but when you deal with, like you say, you deal with a man that was a prince in Europe, that passed away as a prince, that didn't necessarily become a king, but we so happen to have theme version as him being a king. Is him on that level. So yeah, man, I can't cite that, man.
Yeah, man. All right. You see powers now, my friend. It's the king. You see film background when put the astral. That for sure say him travel in a space in a film time now. So that's our youth. You know you use a green screen. You understand? That for sure so you just come for observe. You notice the background I'm going a royal background.
Yeah.
You know, a rich is a royal to get deal with. You understand? Because we have several places in the castle we could go in.
Open our realms there now, man. Seeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just say them, man, my family. So it's knowledge is power. I will have to teach each other. I remember teaching this, man. When I was learning from my grandmaster, sometimes we sit down and reason, and when we look at the sun come up. But they were full of power, we just get up and walk and go back and work. Knowledge is power. When you learn the real knowledge, you can't even sleep. You understand? Knowledge is power, my friend, not money. When you learn the real knowledge, then you get money. When you learn the real knowledge, it's not so I'm gonna, it's me tell him say the pain in him back and him have a pain in him belly, and he couldn't deny it. And then tell the other one everything about himself. And they were like, the king know that. Because that's what we do, family. You see, I'm all fire in my hand, and when they come off, Google LLOs drink water, 3 nose, or LLOs walk on the water. It's like how you send boat run pan dry land, or some run on the water. So, family, when you hear say you get a magic book, don't itch, because once you have these books, you can't broke again. Because everybody need spiritual help. If you want to family them, so you just charge them for help them. You help them for them free still,
Man, that's how them
say. Charge them. And when you learn the magics now, you will help yourself to a higher level. Every king, every great leaders, a magic are them #1 thing what them go study for. Everyone. If they don't study for nothing, they want to find the magical stone. They spend billions. All right. You see the Mexicans them. Most of the cartels and the gangster them, the drugs lord them, they spend billions of dollars just to find one piece of item. We alone now as the Egyptian Maroons them are as they don't want to learn nothing too fast. We act like we know everything already. I act hype by ourselves. You give them a wicked kill, you say, you want to get some of the Maroon knowledge, you empty your cup and say you want to fill it up. Wicked piece of semantics at your job since night. Yeah, man. To drink my tea, you have to empty your cup. You want new knowledge, because you already know you know. But them don't want to know nothing more. They want to come tell you what them know. I listen to them. I just see that you now, and you know, so the tone just sit down and don't listen. I saw the bad man them stay. You listen, so you know everybody can. So you know off play it back.
Sorry, man.
I did on the program long time, I listen to the whole of them, You understand? That's why I could have tell them everything. So my friend, big up on yourself, man. I wasn't ready for the thing, there, man. Call me. Yes, and
I'll call you. I'll call you for my Maroon ID and everything else. Yeah,
man, and King Rasta, you want your ID together. And before we go again, listen me now. Why now the angle identification on the planet can make the white man don't have no rule over you, no matter which country is the Maroon ID?
Yes, I get them do that in the States. In the States, them have more. The Moors do that here in the States.
And the Moors is the Maroons too.
Yeah,
Moors,
see, I mean,
Maroons.
CM name, you know, just different linguistics. So
all right. And then different from that now. And the reason why the Moors could do it now, because for them identification came out in the 19th century. But our one come out from in the 17th. You have to say, I remember, you know, I beg the Moors beg for them freedom, you know. But the English them come beg we for freedom because we were killing them off and we were getting bigger and bigger. So they say, yo, before the boy get too big, just go sign peace treaty with them and give them enough gold and make them, yes, and work out a deal with them. So that's why they all know. That's why they don't teach nobody about it, because they know say this is the only thing can free up whether in Africa, whether in Japan, whether in China. If you go up on my page, you see every week, may send them off to Trinidad, may send them off to Germany, may send them off to Brazil, may send them off to Canada, may send them off to England, may send them off to Africa. And every time I'm sending them off, I go live. And plus the others are people them who work for the other government, them now, who not say when them send off, and them send off more than me. Because I'm the paramount, my kind of hype. Ugly like powerful people like who don't know can call me and say, paramount, I'm going to jump around because I'm not put myself over nobody, but still, anybody can come tell me personally. Me just tell us, yo, I just like come and tell us a family, you can't call the England office. But differently, you can say paramount, more you personally deal with. I'm still deal with. But other man who in England, me tell them call Chief Courtney them and call the other officer in England, yes, son? So I say go family because Uno have powers. So me work for Uno because at the end of the day, power shotting powers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But big up on yourself, my family, and greetings again and salutation.
Thank you. Thanks again for your time, brother. Thanks a lot for your time. I do appreciate that. And thanks,
man.
Be proud of who you are. The journey continues.